Hi everyone, my name is Shauna in case you don't know, and welcome back to another video. A few years ago, I made a video called TV shows I need to finish. And the list of shows I need to finish has grown exponentially since then, and I thought it would be fun to talk about every single TV show that I need to finish. Now, one thing about me is when I start a TV show, I have to finish it even if I lose interest in it or hate it from the start. So unfortunately, some of these I am not super duper interested in anymore, but I'm going to be finishing them at some point. There's a lot of different shows that I have on my list here that I need to talk about. So I'm going to try and talk about them fairly quickly, because if I don't talk about them fairly quickly, we will be here for 5 billion hours. First up, I need to finish Arrow. I watched all of The Flash, and definitely The Flash got worse as it progressed. With Arrow, the thing is, I love the characters, but I never got as connected as The Flash, and it feels a lot slower than The Flash, so that's the reason I haven't finished it. Also, literally have a little bit of beef with Stephen Amell for what happened during the strike, so that's the reason I haven't finished Arrow yet, but it is on my list of shows to finish. Then Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., another one that just felt really slow, and that's why I didn't finish it. I really want to finish this series at some point because I've heard only good things about it, but it felt really slow to me and I didn't really connect to the characters. So I'm hoping that when I try this show again, I will connect to them and it will be a different experience for me. I need to finish Jonas, which is a Disney Plus series about the Jonas Brothers. It's just very fun and lighthearted, so that's an easy one to finish, and I don't have very many episodes left. Then I need to finish High School Musical, the musical, the series. I honestly don't know why I haven't watched more of this series, because I love season 1. I just, for some reason, never started on season 2, but I need to go back and finish that series. Then Attack on Titan. I'm actually really glad I didn't finish this series when I started it, because seeing all the drama about them keeping delaying each episode of the final season, I was like, I don't think I would have had the patience for that. So I read the manga series so that I could get to the end first, so that I didn't have to wait for all these episodes. So I'm glad I didn't finish that one when it was airing, but I really want to go back and watch it all. Then God Friended Me, which I don't believe I currently have a way to watch this one because I don't think it's on any streaming services at the moment. God Friended Me was one that I used to watch with my family back when we all watched shows together, and I really thought this one was cute and wholesome, and it was very giving you positive feelings that people can be good in the world, so I really liked that one. I need to finish Batwoman. When I started watching Batwoman, my mental health was not in the greatest place, and I found Batwoman was so dark that it was not good for my mental health to be watching it when my mental health was low, but my mental health is better, so I think I can handle Batwoman now. Then Sword Art Online, I just fell off this one. I'm gonna try and finish it, but I just fell off it a little bit, and I think it was in part because the person I was watching this series with, we split our separate ways, but I still like Sword Art Online, so I want to go back and finish it. Fairy Tail, a little bit of the same situation. Schitt's Creek, I watched a couple episodes with my mom, and I need to go back and watch the rest. Star Trek Discovery, this was another one I watched as a family, and I don't know, just sometimes it feels hard to find the time to sit down and watch shows with your family when they're working, and I have stuff that I'm doing school and stuff, and so it's easier to watch shows on my own. So I'm gonna go back and watch Star Trek Discovery on my own and start back from the beginning because I need a refresher on what I watched previously. Revolution, I don't know why I fell off in the last season or two, and I really want to go back and finish that one. Falling Skies, I fell off on that one as well, but I think the reason why I fell off that one is because at the time I was sort of fed up with the whole daughter thing. That girl that became older and was part alien, it was weirding me out a little bit, so that's why I fell off. But I really want to go back and finish Falling Skies. Floor's Lava, which I'm actually going to be finishing tonight because I have 1 episode left. One thing about me is that watching reality TV shows, I'm I could win that competition, and I've convinced myself that I can win the Floor's Lava, even though I'm disabled and realistically would not be able to complete any of those jumps and maneuvers. Then The Great, I was watching this one with my mom. Tell me why we try and watch so many shows together and they turn out to be overly sexual. The Great, we watched The Favorite together because there was one year where my mom and I were let's go ahead and watch as many of these award-winning movies as possible, and we thought The Great was going to be a historical drama, and it's so much sexual stuff. So yeah, that's definitely one that I'm going to watch on my own. Undone, I watched the first episode and I don't know why I fell off it because it was a really interesting premise. Ms. Marvel, I need to finish this one with my mom because I believe she wants to finish it. Expedition Unknown, another one I need to finish with my mom, but Expedition Unknown, I don't watch it from season 1, episode 1, season 1, episode 2. I watch whichever ones interest me, and I'm hoping to watch all of them eventually, but I'm watching them all over the place. Expedition Unknown is so freaking good, and I'm so obsessed with it, and it has made me fall in love with archaeology. And if I were in a different body that didn't have so many health issues, it would be fascinating to go into archaeology because it just seems so cool. And currently I'm obsessed with the fact that there's an archaeologist that has been making significant leaps into finding Cleopatra's tomb, and I'm obsessed, and it's my current like obsession at the moment. Documentary now, I need to figure out if my mom wants to finish this one with me or not. Some episodes are like really funny and some episodes are just so slow. But with documentary now, I really recommend like picking through the episodes and only watching the ones that interest you, because some of them are really good. I'm actually going to pull up really quickly what episodes are my favorite, so all of you know which ones are the best ones to watch. Okay, so I have to like cuss for this, so I'm very sorry. I don't cuss very much, I feel like, online. Batshit Valley Part 1 and Part 2 is really good. It's a parody of the documentary revolving around the cult leader in Oregon and everything that happened with that. What's so funny is I met my grandpa's neighbor's dog named Dogwan, and then I went home and I watched Batshit Valley Part 1 and Part 2, and it's about Bogwan. That's the cult leader. And I was like, I literally just met a dog named after this dude. Juan Likes Rice and Chicken is another great one. I love that one so much. Where's my favorite one? My favorite one is season 1, episode 1, Sandy Passage. It's life-changing. I show it to everyone, and I don't give them any context because I love it. And I think it's better if you go into Sandy Passage without knowing anything, because it's just so good. Then Impractical Jokers, that's another show that I just like watch episodes out of order, but eventually I'm gonna watch them all. Clone Wars. I fell off this when I was a kid, but I really want to get back and watch it. Just when I was a kid, it was so hard to keep up to date on shows when they were on cable, and that was one of them. So I'm hoping to go back and finish Clone Wars at some point. I feel like a fake Star Wars fan for not having seen it all. Then Disney Imagineering, which I found was really slow, but I also found it interesting, so hopefully I can go and finish that one at some point. One Day at Disney. This one I don't know why I haven't finished it, because it's just super short episodes about different people who work for Disney in different capacities. Under the Dome, this was another one we watched as a family that we sort of fell off on. I think the reason we stopped watching it was because I think some of my family members didn't want to watch it after there was an old lady that was beat up. Yeah, but I really want to go back and finish it. Then Fear the Walking Dead. I didn't finish this one because it scared the crap out of me when I was younger. Like, it felt so much more real than The Walking Dead for some reason. Like, The Walking Dead, I could be like, this is cool, but it's not as scary. And then Fear the Walking Dead, something about it gave me really bad nightmares. Then I need to finish Runaways, which I'm so mad that Disney has been like taking off shows that are like fully completed and out, and Runaways was one of them, so gotta figure out how to watch that one. I don't know why they do that. It seems like such a waste of money. Like, oh, I'm just so mad. And then I need to finish watching The World According to Jeff Goldblum. I watched like a couple episodes of this and I really liked it, but then I found out Jeff Goldblum has some, I think, sexual harassment allegations against him, and sort of made me lose interest in a while, but I have to finish every show that I start, so I'm gonna go back and finish that one at some point. Bofuri, which is, I think the full name is like Bofuri, I Don't Want to Get Hurt, so I max up my defense. I need to go and finish that one, especially since I've been working on hand making a cosplay for that one. I think that's a really important one that I should go back and finish. I have to be really honest with you about The Walking Dead for a sec. I never watched the first 2 seasons, so I need to go back and watch the first 2 seasons. The Walking Dead was like the show that my brother and my dad would watch, and they watched it from like the start. Now, at like the very end of season 2 or the start of season 3, I randomly decided to start watching it with them, and I became more obsessed with it than they are. There's literally Walking Dead posters right below me where I'm filming that I like literally see whenever I'm filming a YouTube video. So yeah, I need to go and watch the first 2 seasons of The Walking Dead, and I feel like a fake fan for having not seen the first 2 seasons. Then I need to go back and finish The Witcher. I just haven't gotten around to watching the newest season. I need to go and finish Miracle Workers. I need to see if the new season has gotten onto streaming services at all, the new and final season, because I believe I was watching it on like, was it like Fubo? But I think I forgot to hit record on the final season, so hopefully it's on a streaming service now. I need to go finish Good Omens. I wasn't a huge fan of season 1, so that's why I haven't watched season 2. Same thing for Loki. I wasn't a huge fan of season 1, so that's why I haven't started season 2. And you go back and finish Spice and Wolf. I need to start Spice and Wolf back from the beginning because I honestly don't remember that much about it, but that's an anime that I need to go back and finish. Adolescence of Utena. I hope I'm saying that right. I started watching this one with my friend Lily, and I haven't had a chance to go back and finish this one yet, but this was a older anime that has some sapphic representation in it, which I thought was really cool. And then this one I'm like in the middle of currently, sort of. I took a break to like finish Floor's Lava, and I'm gonna go back to this one next, and that is Jujutsu Kaisen. So those are all the TV series that I need to finish. That is a lot. Will I ever finish them all realistically? I have no clue. But hopefully I can make progress on this list, and hopefully if I ever do a reaction video to this one and be like, did I watch them or not? Hopefully I can be like, yeah, I watched most of these, but there's no guarantee for that. So that's all for this video. If you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to me if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below about which series you think I should work on finishing next. I upload a video at least once a week, so feel free to subscribe and stick around so you can see all of my other videos. All of my other social media will be linked down in the description below, including my Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that jazz. I hope all of you have a great week, and I'll see all of you in my next video. Until next time, goodbye.